They spend a lot of money in...
They spend over £2,000 a month in the bar.
£2,000 a month? Fuck me. 500 quid a week on staff drinks.
That's what they spend.
Have you become dependent on that?
Possibly. I guess to a degree, we sat down and looked at, you know, how much we were earning off of them at the end of the day. You know, it reduces the salary bill.
It's even worse than I thought. Because how on earth are you going to get the message across when you're treading on eggshells to not upset them because they're going to be spending £2,000 a month in the bar? Fucking hell. I've never heard anything so pathetic in all my life. Everyone's taking the piss. And maybe there is an advantage having too many staff because they're spending £2,000 a month in the fucking bar drinking. And clearly, that's keeping the business afloat. The Sandgate Hotel in Kent is in serious trouble. It's got a great location and a great chef. But an owner who hasn't got a clue how to run a business. I'm in the midst of trying to rescue it. Fucking wake up, will you, yeah? Wake up! In just 2 days' time, we're relaunching the restaurant with a French flavour. We're holding an oyster eating competition against a French team from Sandgate. But I've discovered that owner Lois and her manager Kirsty are getting the basics wrong. They allow their staff to use the bar as a common room, which is a surefire way to drive your customers away.
It is our fault. We have done it wrong. I can absolutely see it, that we have done it wrong. Because it's building up, it's getting more and more familiar. There are more and more drinking going, and sometimes there's so many staff, the customers can't get to the bar.
The staff are spending over 24 grand a year on booze and fags, but I'm putting a stop to it now.
Once you've finished your shift, I'm afraid you cannot come and sit in the bar and drink. Now, that has huge implications in this company. I think you all know that. That is massive.
This business is not run for staff, and the owners no longer depend on you guys putting money in behind the bar. And secondly, you've got no idea of the conflicting messages it's sending to the customers. And you can't serve a member of the public and then go and sit in the same bar and drink with them. It's not good. Never seen it in my entire life, and it's got to stop. This is not a drinking hole. This is not a socialising gaff.
Can I just ask whether, when you set staff out to drink, does that mean their day's off as well?
Why does anyone want to come here on their day off? Let me tell you why. Because it's too fucking easy. Let's go down the Sandgate, let's sit there and get bladdered, let's sit on the terrace, let's sit... It's too comfy. Haven't you got homes to go to? It's just become too convenient. I think we can all agree that. Then when there's arses to be kicked the next day and disciplinary to take place, no one wants to listen to the owners or Kirsty because we've sort of had a chat and had a drink over it and nothing's got done. If this place has got any hope of surviving and going from strength to strength to identify the customers are more important than staff, that has to stop.
Cheers. Let's get back to work. We're going to have to be very careful as well because, you know, there is a tendency to come in here and, you know, Lois and Peter meet up in here at the end of the day and, you know, have a drink together. I guess to a degree we're going to have to lead by example. At last, someone's talking about leading. It's not Lois, but I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm going to have a cigarette, man.
But I'm still worried about Stuart. Since he lost the AA rosette, his morale has hit rock bottom. To have any chance of pulling off the relaunch, I need the Geordie giant back from the dark side. Regarding the accolade, you know, fucking get it back and get it back properly without trying to cook 168 dishes.
Yeah.
Get it back cooking a menu that you can control. Why do you shout so much?
Get my point over on there.
Fucking hell. I'm going to help him devise a new menu that's right for a seaside hotel, focusing on fresh fish with a French twist. If I came to sit in the bar, or even sit in the restaurant here, I'd love a bowl of meal frit here.
Yeah.
I'd love a platter freedom here.
Yeah.
I'd die for it. Do you know why? Because I can relate to the food, because there's the fucking sea.
Oh, it's ideal, like you say. I mean, all, you know, and price-wise as well.
Yeah.
Ideally located to buy fresh fish for basically next to nothing.
Oh, smell it. And wait and see this whole kitchen just waft with the smell of bouillabaisse. Yeah. The frogs will be swimming across that channel to get in here. Yeah? What about a nice, big, sumptuous, rich pear tartane?
pears from Kent. Bring a little bit of fucking England meets France, France meets England.
Where's the sugar?
There.
Oh, right. Oh, Johnny. Just smell that there, the cardamom seeds. That's lovely. Okay.
As well as a new menu, we also need new customers.
So, Saga.
The biggest employer in town, with nearly 1,000 workers just around the corner from the restaurant, is Saga.
Look, sort of
Armed with 24 oysters, we've come to turn them on to fresh seafood.
Okay, here we go.
They're very nice. Yeah, delicious.
Anything happening downstairs? No, you tell me. Are you feeling sort of warm and sexy?
All the produce is local fish. Like you can see from the Sandgate Hotel. The same with the oysters, the same with the crab.
That's beautiful.
It's good to start talking about the other things on the menu. The idea of just getting them to sort of up to speed with the oysters is for you then to sort of let them know about everything else going on there. Yeah?
It's essential the restaurant attracts locals who are still around when the tourists go home. These are the people who'll keep the business afloat in the winter.
Can I ask a question? How's your sex life? Perfect. Let me get you some oysters. Straight down. That's it. Nice.
Lovely.
And there's an added bonus for you. They've got the most amazing bedrooms upstairs if things are going to plan.
Word of mouth is the best publicity you can get in the restaurant trade, and hopefully we've just set 1,000 tongues wagging.
Tuna, small or large? It's on the menu as 2 sizes. Two
But
prices.
Lois's front of house team are still flapping. She treats them like her extended family and seems afraid to discipline them. It's got to change.
And I've been racking my brains out all fucking week on how Lois can get really strong with her staff. And I've got a little idea.
Keep on running.
Cool fucking hell.
Keep on hiding.
Chin up. Just one of them.
One day gonna be the one.
No, that's going to be terrible.
You greasy fucker. Lovely.
Assertiveness training, chef style.
Really tell him exactly what you think of him.
Luca, I think you're an extremely nice person and you're an asset to the place.
Oh
but you
dear.
have
She's
got
more
to
like
speak
mum
to
than
me
matron.
Like I own it. You have got to have respect for me, and I don't think you have.
Yeah. I think with him, you've got to get really to the point. So I'm not going to put that there. Luca, every time I want something, you do it. Do as you're told, or look for a new fucking job.
Right. Now,
You don't have to say fucking. It's a chef's thing. Fire away.
Luca, it's time that you learnt. I cannot put up with you interrupting me all the time and not doing what I ask you. You work for me. I do not work for you.
Good. Much better.
Chef, every time I speak to you, you interrupt me. It's absolutely gobsmacking, and it's incredibly bad manners. Kevin, you'll come steaming in and interrupt and start talking over the top of me. Do not do it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I need respect from everybody. Listen to what I'm telling you, and for Christ's sake, get on with it.
Good. Do you feel any better?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Do you?
Talking
Now I
to
want you to do it
spoons.
for real.
Yep.
Yeah.
The real thing.
The real thing. We have a quick word with Luca. Yeah. Tell him what you want. Tell him what you need, and tell him how important this is to you.
Yes.
And how he does his told.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it for you?
No.
Let's go. Absolutely. Whoever you wish.
When I said to you last night that Cynthia was to do the ladies in the bar, immediately you said to me, Cynthia mustn't do the ladies in the bar.
If it's like me and Kevin coordinating the function, then you come in breaking in with other instructions. It's going to be too many people giving instructions.
That's what I'm here to do. I have to control it, Luca.
Basically, in a nutshell, just do as she says.
Sure.
And if you've got an issue with it, talk to her after service. But in the middle of service, do as she says.
Yeah.
Okay.
I must be heard and taken notice of.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Nice one. Thank you.
Lois has finally discovered her inner chef, and not a moment too soon.
As I say, yeah, brilliant. Do as I say. End of story.
In a few hours' time, we relaunch the restaurant.
And this menu Yeah, it's clear, straightforward. It can be eaten in the restaurant, it can be eaten on the terrace, and it can be eaten in the bar.
60 of the area's most influential people are coming for lunch, so the chefs will need to pull together like a team.
I've got here, for you guys, the most amazing jackets. Spotless. Guess what we're going to do before we put those jackets on?
Oh, no.
Go on.
Oh, we're going in the sea.
We're going in the sea, exactly. We're going to have a quick dip before lunch. Who's up for it?
Happy to.
Come on, you can all do in a fucking shower. Here we go.
With great seafood on the menu, the first to arrive, naturally enough, are the French.
Welcome to the Sandgate Hotel.
This is the team that the chefs are taking on in the oyster shucking competition after lunch, and it looks like they've all been in training.
So this is the patron, sorry, Louis, excuse me.
Enchanté.
1 tuna, large portion.
Yeah, chef.
1 coq au vin.
With the first orders in, the kitchen swings into action.
That looks beautiful, that. Very nice. It's all in the hat, yeah? Good man.
What a transformation from a week ago. The food's simple, the chefs are calm, collected and working as a team. But for Lois and her waiters upstairs, it's a different story. It's pear-shaped.
I've never seen them so far in the shit upstairs, you know that?
All my guys have came in early. They're crack of dawn. We had time to go for a swim. We had time to go for a swim before service. But I tell you what, I know who's swimming now. Huh?
I think they're about to sink, don't you?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I need to find out what's happening and stop the rot. Another wrong order means more work for the chefs.
We've got to cook the salmon again, though, haven't we?
Yeah, but you had one.
It's only a table of 2. If it's a table of 6, I can understand. But one table of 2 is ordered wrong, big boy. Come on.
I know it was the noise.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, come on.
What is it? Glass everywhere.